Well, a stunning new development in a murder trial that once riveted the nation. Convicted killer Scott Peterson could be getting a new shot at freedom. The Los Angeles Innocence Project is now representing Peterson, investigating his claims of innocence based on what they say is newly discovered evidence. Now, they work to exonerate people who are wrongly convicted and incarcerated. Peterson, you'll remember, was convicted in 2004 for the murders of his wife Laci and their unborn son. Laci went missing from the couple's California home on Christmas Eve of 2022. The bodies of both Laci and their unborn son washed up in the San Francisco Bay in April of the following year. NewsNation's Laura Engel is live from our studios in New York. Laura, any clue as to what this new evidence could possibly be?
Hi, Nichole. Yes, this is such a long-running case, and this document kind of came out of the blue yesterday, and it really is the million-dollar question of what the Los Angeles Innocence Project could possibly have that could clear Scott Peterson, or what they have that they want to look into. The court document that was filed this week in San Mateo outlines a list of items the LA Innocence Project wants retested, including items found with the bodies of Laci Peterson and her unborn son Connell, which they say could yield new DNA results if tested again. In a several hundred-page document, the LAIP has requested DNA testing of evidence either for the first time or retested for DNA, including a bag and tarp that was recovered near the remains of Laci and the tape or twine that was recovered from around the neck of Connor Peterson, the unborn baby. Now reaction is pouring in. Former investigators on the case say even with new DNA testing technology, they do not believe there will be a different outcome. Listen.
I lived this case for well over a year and a half. I cross-examined virtually every single witness, along with my co-counsel, Pat Harris, who's sitting there in that picture as well. And I can tell you that there just is no way that this, not only that this case was not proved beyond a reasonable doubt, but there was no way that he was good for this.
All right, that was actually the former attorney for Scott Peterson, Mark Garrigus, talking about his experience on this case. It is not just the LA Innocence Project that wants new testing. Last year, Scott Peterson's sister-in-law, Janie Peterson, actually showed me the family's war room that they call, where a team of supporters have put together the timeline and evidence in the case they believe points to burglars who broke into the home directly across the street from Scott and Laci in the time frame of when Laci went missing in 2002 and believe that she was kidnapped and killed. Now, I've been speaking with jurors throughout the years about this case, and those that I have spoken to have always said that they believe they came to the right verdict in this case. We have also reached out to the family of Laci Peterson, waiting to hear back on that. Nichole?
All right, Laura Engel live for us there in New York. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.